Hey, this is a tutorial on a sort of shield. It's very similar to it's sort of like a magical shield. And just so you know, I have a tutorial on force fields. So if you're looking for a tutorial on force fields, that's what this is. This is a shield, magical shield. So first I'm going to go into File Browser. Oh no, sorry. First I'm going to go into Library, Generators. Make sure you have nothing in the search bar because that can mess everything up. Generators and clouds. Now you have this sort of cloud thing above it all. So next thing we're going to do is go into Filters, Color Correction, and Color Balance. I mean, you can really color it any ways you want, but I'm just going to do color balance. Now I'm going to make it a blue or dark blue one. Okay, now I have that. Make sure the color balance is on the clouds, so that make sure you have cloud selected when you apply the color balance, or else it won't work. So next thing you need to do is add a mask to the cloud group. So it's pretty simple to sort of do this. Yeah, really simple. I mean, you can do this really any way you want. I'm just going to hit Command twice and sort of I don't know, play around with this. Yeah, I mean, you really can play around with this. Click this, hit Command twice. I'm not sure exactly what hitting Command twice does. All I know is that if you hit Command twice before you click, it makes it so that you can sort of edit it like that. So now you have this little sort of shield thing. I'm just going to move it over a bit. And you know what, I'm going to add some edge feather to it. So go ahead to Mask, go into HUD, and add some little edge feather to this. You know, I'm going to actually change the color because the color blends. This color right now blends into the background a lot. So move that around. I don't know. Just make it so that it doesn't blend in with the background. So now you have this little shield. You can make it any way you want it. You just have to use the clouds because the cloud gives it that sort of moving feeling. See how the colors are sort of moving? If you don't want that, just use a solid color, but I have to say that this looks better. Now I'm going to try something. I've tried this before, but why not try it again, see if it works. Try a dazzle. Yeah, the dazzle, you turn it down, angle, brightness. Yeah, the dazzle effect does stuff to it, but I mean, really, you don't need a dazzle, and it doesn't really work that well. And yeah, so you could always do that and you get a cartoon look, but I mean, really, I was just experimenting with the dazzle. Shouldn't really experiment on tutorials, but I did. So now I have this shield. Sort of cool, a little bit boring. I'm gonna make it fade out when I go like that. Sort of add a keyframe here. Add a keyframe here. Just change the opacity down to 0. And now I have this effect where it sort of disappears after. Oh, geez. For some reason it. For some reason it just didn't make a keyframe at the first part, so just make sure that both of you have a keyframe here and a keyframe at your other point where it goes down to 0. So now it sort of fades away. But right now, because this showing you this shield hasn't really taken that much time, I'm going to add a pulse laser, and because I really don't have to, I'm just going to add the same color. Sorry, I'm going to Command C. Sorry, Command C, Command V. Now I sort of had this bluer thing. I don't know why I made it blue or why I did that, but I did, and that's that. I'm going to make it start here. Add a keyframe. Make it start there. Make it go there. Make it go here. And just drag this down into nothing. And then it's straight, and then from experience of doing this, because with the pulsing laser, you probably want to turn the birth rate up a bit and the life down. So, I have this force field, something that's bounced off it. Maybe you want to make it fade earlier or something. Bring it down to, I don't know. Yeah, but that's a cool effect. You have your little force. And check out the one with the force field, because that one's really cool too. It's in slow motion. It bounces off. It's a quick effect, easy to use, not that complicated. And, I mean, really, it's generally pretty easy. So, rate, comment, subscribe, and tell me what I should do better in future tutorials.